All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm here joined by my friend Todd, that you hear so much about.
I know. Hey,
Todd.
How you doing there over there in YouTube land?
I got to show you what I found.
Oh boy.
In this big bag of wire over here.
Gosh.
Look at this.
That looks like a berserk harness.
That is a berserk harness.
See?
Not only is that, that's berserk too. The whole damn harness.
Was that your pile of junk or mine?
I think it was yours.
Who knows?
But me and Todd go back to about 2004. Right?
About that.
And I remember, funny story.
Mm-hmm.
I was a maimer. Big time.
Oh, you were.
And you guys know me. My main machines were the bomb. I had
nice.
one. They were both Defender cabinets.
Yep.
That I did not scrap Defender out.
No.
I bought 2 junk Defender cabinets.
Right.
And I made maimers out of them. One was vertical, one was horizontal.
Yep.
And the control panels were interchangeable between the 2.
Yep.
And I had like 10 control panels.
Yeah, you did.
You could swap them in and out, play any game.
Yep.
Arcade, perfect. I thought that was the cat's meow. And then I met Todd.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to work in 2004 where he worked. And how did that even come up? I remember a joust monitor was involved. With extreme burn.
I gave you you asked me about a control panel, about getting it playing down and, for a cabinet, and I said, well, what do you want that garbage for? Something. I made some smart alecky comment. And then you asked me, do you have a berserk? And
yes.
I smart-assly said, maybe. What's it to you? And so we become buds. Came over to your house, and I seen the MAME stuff. I said, oh man, dude, you gotta get rid of the MAME. Come on over to my house. And so God, that's been a long time. And I fired up my berserk, which glowed down the basement. It's got 4600 in it, and you instantly just went nuts.
Well, I remember.
And you, I think you were hooked then, because you.
Yeah, I was. What I remember about that was I used to play MAME Berserk.
Yep.
Constantly. Berserk was one of my favorite games. You guys know that.
Yep.
I've said that.
Yeah.
And I used to play Berserk all the time on MAME.
Yep.
And remember, MAME wasn't as good as it is now. This is going back.
It's got a little bit better.
It's almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But Berserk was still about what it is on MAME today.
Did it have speech on MAME?
Yeah.
Okay, I could not remember that.
But it is so not the same thing as the original game. I went over and I played Todd's Berserk, and that sound amp pop when that thing talks to you and stuff. I was
different. Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then ever since then I was hooked.
But we were on the road. We had a delivery route job, and every Tuesday night, for a couple 3 weeks, we were together because he was learning my job, and we had to stay overnight in a hotel, and I would bring stuff to work on. This guy, really, he hadn't even used a soldering iron. You weren't very well versed in some of that stuff.
Well, that's not exactly true.
Or I can't remember.
I've been soldering and stuff ever since I was a kid.
But you weren't.
But I wasn't to the extent now.
Oh God, no! That's why I want to say, like, what a huge improvement you've made. You've come a long way.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, I'm blown away by your talents and all these boards. I've kind of lost some of my abilities. I'm kind of getting a little bit old and senile. Probably too many of these, But
that'll do it.
You've come a long way. Learning all the equipment for board repair, and it's phenomenal. I'm really impressed. But I'm glad that he's doing it. It's kind of like passing the torch a little bit, because we've horse traded stuff back and forth. A lot of the stuff that you got came from me, and you've helped me out.
Everything that I find here, everything that I find the wires.
Yeah.
I got monitors under the table. I got these games here.
We've got crap everywhere.
Everything that I've got came from this guy.
Yeah.
I swear, it's true.
Well, and you have devoted a lot of time into your talents. And it is nice to see you helping out how many guys out here in YouTube?
Lots.
Okay.
Lots.
So that's what's the biggest payoff for me and Sean, is you are helping other guys who aren't well versed in these talents to do what he does. I mean, I can do a lot of stuff too. Mine is kind of more my thing. Board repair to a point, but I can't do all the stuff that you do, like on the scope and the fluke and all that. That's beyond me. But it's nice that you've learned that kind of on your own to help out so many people doing all the board repairs. I mean, what, around the country, around the world? Yeah. People shipping you stuff from around the world?
Well,
a little bit, yeah.
No, I haven't got anything international really.
Nothing?
It's such a pain in the butt to ship.
I know, the shipping sucks.
But
I shipped a Discatron set to a guy in Australia, and it was on eBay, and I think I socked him $30 for shipping it. It wound up being $85. Yeah. But it didn't matter because I knew they were going to a good home. The guy needed them. So that's what it's all about in this hobby. It's not like making a huge money profit. It's about the love for the hobby, and you're damn good at it. And I'm proud of you. And I got way more cadence than what Sean does.
Oh yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. You know, you like your thing is board repair. Mine is like collecting and collecting and collecting. That's why I got shit.
I got into collecting pretty good when I lived in Flint there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And I had a flood in my house.
Yep.
And I had what did I have? 12 games I think at one time.
Yeah, 11 or 12. Yeah, something like that. And Omega Race was one of them, and I inherited that.
That got flooded.
Yeah, it sucks. And then 2001, I had a flood in my basement because of a bad storm and winter, and I had 2 feet of water in my basement, and I had to part out 6 games. One of them was a Red Baron cockpit. Oh. I smacked that thing apart, put out to the road, and it about broke my heart. I was so mad. I wouldn't do that now because, you know, we've come a long way to where we can fix a lot of that stuff, man. But, you know, it was like 6 cabinets I had to part out. And it was a long process of recovery for the other ones that were still down. It's like 30-some games. I'm up to like 52 games now, something like that. I know. I need a bigger place. Insane. I'm looking at a place. I'm hoping to build a small private gaming club / arcade, whatever, the next year or two. Not too far from here. But we'll see how that transpires with the monies and all the red tape that I got to jump through. But if I do, Sean's going to video it. We're going to put it all out there on YouTube land, and I invite anybody who wants to come over and check it out in person and just kind of share the hobby together. It's not about, like I said, it's not about making the money. It's about the fun, going back to our childhood, you know, hitting my old man up for some quarters.
Stopping at the party store along the way to school.
Yeah,
or coming home from school every day.
I was always late for school, like in 6th grade, because they had a centipede, a Star Castle, and something else in this little party store. And the teacher finally found out. He goes, had a few too many quarters in the pocket this morning, or some crap. Yeah, he was cool about it.
I was in 8th grade in 86, 87. Mm-hmm. And me and a friend would stop at the laundromat every day after school to play Double Dragon. We'd both put a quarter in.
Nice.
And we'd play to the end. The goal was to get to the end and then fight each other.
Yeah, fight each other.
And like I would win some, he would win some. But that was the thing. We'd put 1 quarter in and we'd go right to the end.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. And, was it Renegade the same way? Like fight each other?
Renegade was... I don't remember that. I remember playing Renegade, but I don't remember what it was all about.
There was another game like that. Well, it was kind of like Ninja Gaiden. That's what it was. I liked playing Ninja Gaiden. It was a cool game. You were like a ninja and walking through the streets and fighting people. That was a kind of a cool game. Yeah. But I'd say after I was kind of in high school, I was a little bit older, and the game that me and my buddy used to play the most at the party store too back in those days was Ghosts and Goblins. And I always said, man, I gotta buy one of them games. And that was the very first arcade game I ever bought, was a Ghosts and Goblins in a Defender cabinet for $150. And I was single, like 22 at the time. And all my buddies come over, we'd play it, have a keg, and man, that game, we played the crap out of it. And I sold it, and 20 years later, I bought the same exact machine back. And it was really cool to have the very first machine ever I bought. It kind of made its way around, and I got it back, and I know it's mine. And it's kind of funny. I got that in the collection now, and I don't think I'm going to part with it. You got a lot of love in this hobby, and all that. That's what's important, is you got to love your hobby. It's not about money. It's about having fun and your escape from everyday life. And you share
for me, it's a lot about helping people enjoy their games.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got a dead game, you know.
Yeah.
I love bringing them back to life. That's what, you know. That's just kind of.
Oh yeah, I know we've
Kinda my
horse traded
thing,
so much back
you know.
and forth. It's like some of the stuff I given you is like, you know, I could have put on eBay, made money. I'm like, who cares? You know, it helps. Like say, oh, I gave you a 6100 monitor. I mean, just one thing. You know, just in general, how many boards have you fixed with being able to use that monitor for testing and repairs and all the other stuff? You know,
Heck, all these monitors I got from you. I got the black and white monitor from
Yep.
you. I got the Nintendo monitor
Yep.
from you. I got both of the Vector monitors from you.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. And then
It's unbelievable, for real.
yeah, we've horse traded back and forth, and that's my buddy right there. God, we've known each other for 20 years now. About 20 years. Yeah, we've horse traded back and forth, and I kind of warped your mind as far as collecting all this crap.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
know,
never imagined that people collected arcade games.
yeah,
To me, my bliss was I get to play these in MAME.
yeah,
Holy crap. And then I met you, and I'm like, you actually collect these?
yeah.
And
Well, I think
Off we go.
MAME does great job with trying to keep some of these old games alive, but there's certain things that the original platform doesn't have on MAME, and just the original hardware just is the way to go. I mean, hey, if you're a gamer who just wants to play the game that's not
right.
diehard old school original, that's fine. But if you're diehard like us, you want every little pop, sound, visual, whatever, you want it to be there.
Just the way the sound is processed. The sound
It's a little
is
bit
one
different.
Of, sound is one of the biggest deals in real hardware versus MAME.
Yeah.
Is it's so much richer and so
Yeah.
much deeper and more of a pop.
Well, yeah, like we'll say for example, Space Invaders, the bass background, boom, boom. And when I had Space Invaders in my apartment when I was like 20, it'd be 3 o'clock in the morning. We have a kegger, and Space Invaders be fired up, and that boom, and I blared that thing. I didn't care about the neighbors, and all of a sudden people would be banging on the wall, ticked off, and I'm like, yeah, sorry man, it's like kegger time. And that boom, 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 there's nothing like it. Or like my Sega Color Vectors, say Space Fury, the speech processed.
That is not duplicated in MAME.
Yeah, I was going to say, MAME can't do that, right?
I mean, it does have it in MAME, but it's not
It's not the same.
It's not
Okay.
even close.
Okay.
It's really, really
I haven't
bad.
really dove into the MAME stuff like you have, but I like my original hardware.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's something just magical about it. I think, you know, you go back to
It's
when
just
we were
the
kids.
timings. It's all the timings and
Yeah.
the nuances and the
Yeah.
sound amps and
Yeah.
stuff. And just
How everything's
everything about it,
processed.
you know.
It's totally
Just the
different.
hardware itself, how it looks and everything. You know, how screens change and stuff like that.
The
Hey, I wanted
colors.
to ask you,
Yeah. Looking good.
speaking of coming from you,
Yep.
how about this?
Looking good. I've watched
And
your progress.
I
on
got
YouTube.
this.
Oh, the new trackball.
I got the brand new trackball.
Man, I'm jealous.
Video coming up.
Nice. And that
some
transformer
point.
assembly looks brand new.
It does. It's
that,
awesome.
That gold that you sprayed on there and tore it apart, that is very impressive. The video, I don't know if you can see the quality on the video, the color, but my gosh,
It's like, it looks.
I can't tell if that's brand new old stock, we'll say, or a repaint. It's perfect. I mean, I am impressed, and that is the best $30 millipede I've ever seen. That thing was a mess, and you brought it back to life. And I did like the video where you hosed it out. You know,
Yeah.
that hose, man.
Hey, you got to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't mess around and pussyfoot around it.
No.
If it's nasty like that, you've got to do it. You
Well, that
just-
Simple Green does a hell
you
of
get
a
in there,
job
you
on
scrub the
there.
hell out of it, and then you let it dry.
Hey.
All right. Well, sorry about that, everybody. The battery kind of died on us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, cool.
we don't have much battery here, but wherever we left off, I don't even know where we left off.
We were talking about, I forget. Too many.
Yeah. Exactly. It's-
Well, you know, that's the miracle of editing too,
Yeah.
in the video technology world. So, and we got these two monitor chassis.
yes.
Give that a
Let's
plug.
look at these.
Okay.
Let me grab the camera off of
Yep.
the stand.
Okay.
Not drop it.
Yeah, don't drop your beer either.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Yep.
These monitors, this was Todd's idea because we got these, and I don't know what they are. No idea. This one has a remote board, so it kind of screams Wells Gardner. something or other. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Take a good look at it, everybody. What do you think?
I don't know. Kitty doesn't come included, though.
Hi, baby.
Kitty's not part of the deal. Gotta keep the kitties around, you know.
What you doing, baby?
Say hi, everybody.
You've seen Mr. Dew, right? This is Mrs. Dew. Mrs. Dew.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Yeah. She's purring big time.
This one looks like a Japanese monitor chassis.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a Nintendo of sort.
Well, it's got that big sideboard too. That's I don't know, but you got this here, and then all the pots have Japanese writing right down here. And is there any kind of a name on there? Oh, over here it says NEC PWK-065 and something else.
NEC. It's an NEC, guys.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with a lot of those off-brand monitors. I'm so stuck on Electro-Home or Wells Garden.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, we got these in a lot.
Yep.
And I'm willing to let these go for shipping.
Yep.
If anyone is interested in these, get a hold of me in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
And straight up shipping cost, you can have it.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's our way of trying to help out one way or the other. He said it's going to sit on our shelf forever. Why not?
Yeah.
Why
Let's
not?
get this out to someone who can use it.
Yeah. No idea if they work, not.
Yeah.
But I don't see them blown fuses, so that's a good start.
They are as they are, guys.
Yep. No yolks included.
Yep.
I've never seen those. Couldn't tell
Nope,
you.
have no idea what they are, really.
I got probably 24 GL7s at home. Yep. So what else?
All right. Well, that's about it, guys. We're going to wrap it up because the battery's about to go away again.
All right.
So,
It's been a
all
good
right.
time. Okay.
It's been a good time.
All right.
And we will see you later.